The basket case, that is West Ham United. Watch this video. Hello, welcome to I'm your son. I hope you're all well. Very quick video here talking about the basket case that is West Ham United. As you know, I'm sure you've heard out there that the manager has been under pressure for a long time, especially from the majority of the fan base who haven't enjoyed the football, haven't enjoyed the results, haven't enjoyed the performances, haven't enjoyed anything really about West Ham United this season. They thought by getting rid of David Moyes, there would be a managerial change for the better. That hasn't happened. In fact, it's probably got worse. So it's come to the point now that manager Julien Lopetegui has basically been given his marching orders. Well, almost given his marching orders. And for the last few weeks, he's been on very unsteady ground with, he's only got 2 more games to satisfy us. He's only got 1 more game to prove that he can keep his job. All this kind of stuff, right? But at the same time, they've been trying to get other managers interested in the position. So this is where it's become a real farce, not only for the fan base, but for anybody really, and airing your dirty laundry in public. So the latest is that Graham Potter has been approached. He's been approached quite a few weeks ago now. And the stumbling block seems to be over the contract. The contract that the West Ham board, David Sullivan, owner or majority owner, wants to offer Graham Potter is like a short-term deal, let's say to the end of the season, and then reevaluate. Whereas Graham Potter was going to say, well, why would I want to take a short-term deal for a basket case of a club like West Ham United? Give me a 2 or 3 year deal. Let me see if I can build this club and get it back onto the right way. Now, for lots of West Ham fans, you're not really highly inspired by the appointment of Graham Potter either. You know, we're kind of looking for something. We're hopeful for something to change the direction of the club, to change the quality of the football. And it's got to be quite immediate as well. But whilst all this is going on, Julien Lopetegui is still in post. So it's almost like everything is happening behind the scenes. He's well aware of it, but it's all been made public as well. And the only reason he's keeping his job, or taking charge of the team, I should say, right now, in preparation for this Friday night's FA Cup tie against Aston Villa, and then Fulham the following week in the league, is because they haven't actually agreed anything with Graham Potter. So Graham Potter, if he accepts the job, that means that Lopetegui gets sacked straight away. It's not a good way to do business. It's not a good way. It's not a good look all around by the club, by the management, by the structure, by the sporting director, whomever you want to point the finger at. It's just not good. And the players haven't really performed. In fact, they haven't performed all season. The fans have just become bewildered, have just become bereft, have just become, kind of so fed up that, it's almost like apathy now. It's almost like, well, what are we going to do? We can't do anything. Just get rid of them. And, everybody's angry, don't get me wrong, and everybody's passionate, but there's not a lot you can do. And then even if Graham Potter were to come in, let's say this afternoon or tomorrow, but what does that mean? We can't expect miracles straight away, but the players have got to react straight away. And this is the big issue here. Graham Potter coming in, it's such a big risk for him to come in as a new manager to take on what is West Ham United right now. It is a bit of a joke. And the performances and the players, well, they have been truly dreadful. I heard a quote the other day. I was saying that West Ham, we're not a team. We're not any kind of team. I've been saying this all season. We're a terrible team. We've got individual players that on paper you think they should be pretty decent players, but they've been underperforming so much, regardless of whether they agree or whether they understand what the manager is saying to them or not. As individuals, as individual responsibility, very few of them have performed this season. Probably Wan-Bissaka has done reasonably well. Bowen has tried in games, but he's been underperforming even by his standards as well. The rest, for the most part, have just been really, really poor. And, and you've got to think, well, these players have got to take a lot of responsibility here. And are they going to be able to show that consistently for a new manager that is Graham Potter? I don't feel sorry for Julien Lopetegui in many ways, because he's made a rod for his own back here. He's delivered a kind of football that nobody's enjoyed, and he hasn't even delivered any results and performances that anybody's welcomed. But the problem is you kind of feel sorry for them. They say, well, you've been treated really badly here by the board. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of West Ham United as a club? You know, if you're not a West Ham fan, obviously you're going to be slating us, of course. But as a neutral, per se, or maybe just as a West Ham fan, let us know, because it's just not good. And it's possibly the worst run club in the Premier League, and dare say in the whole leagues. For me, they are terrible running a club, West Ham United, and you know, the management. Any manager going in there is going to have a terrible job to even try and sort this club out. Now, whether they're just looking for an interim manager to the end of the season because they're already having really big talks with a really big time manager for the summer, I get it. Then your interim manager is not Graham Potter. It should not be him. It should be somebody else. And this is where the problem is with the whole club and the way they're doing business. But as West Ham fans, we're not surprised. We all think they're a complete shower of shit. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, we'll just keep on watching the videos, and I'll catch you again. Bye now.